protect the reactor. So sophisticated and unfair. Boom. Fucking kill the medic, please. Thank you. There, now blow up this turret. I completely forgot where I left off for the that conversation I was talking about with my origins for video gaming. Oh, it was about vanilla WoW, I think, and how I was being like a super nerd and not playing anything else except for that and like Call of Duty 2. But once I did take breaks from WoW, I was playing many things, including Ratchet and Clank, and
good work, Tosh. We're pushing on toward the front line.
I want to say thank you. So I mean, I didn't just play WoW. I mean, I played a multitude of games, and I don't just like one game series. I like many game series. Holy crap! Really? An EMP?
When I need energy, I can use consumption to get more. I just steal a little life from an ally.
Right.
The more life they have, the more energy. It don't hurt much.
Kill the ghost. Being an asshole. Alright, give me some more. Alright, what do we got over here? Oh, this is a way around, okay.
Let's do this.
Dun 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 dun. No. There we go. Take out the siege tanks.
Is under attack.
I know it before you see it.
So yeah, I played many games, and I have a definite affinity for PS2.
Tosh, you're nearing the first military cell block now. Releasing the prisoners might buy us some allies.
I do what I want to do.
I love the PS2. I still do. The PS2 is definitely a system that I would say that even though I did grow up, air quotes at this point, I did grow up with a Genesis. Or not, it wasn't a Genesis, it was a Sega Saturn. And with an N64. But I would really say that I began to really appreciate video games when the PS2 came out. I don't know if I have any reason to go over there yet.
I do what I want to do.
So, after the PS2, or after,
Let's just see about that.
oh shit. Well, let's go take out, well, I guess I can't.
Our allies are being attacked.
Ouch! Ow, that hurts a lot, actually.
Damn street.
How am I supposed to...
Our allies are being attacked.
I guess I could just do, well, kill those two.
Maybe no.
And run in and kill this guy. And then kill that. Oh, and put up a shield. There we go. Alright. So I really began to appreciate video games with the PS2.
Nice work, Tosh. Freeing those prisoners will really help us out.
Go on.
And I still love the PS2. It's definitely one of my favorite systems. I do like the PS3 and I do like the Xbox 360, but the PS2 is definitely where I began to get my appreciation for video games. And I don't know if people even think about that. Like, do people realize where they get their inspiration to play video games?
Our
Like,
allies are being attacked.
I don't know if people think about that. Maybe people should.
What I wanted to do.
That way they have a, oh god, more accurate idea of what they actually like, instead of playing games that people want them to play.
being
Stupid
attacked.
dogs barking.
Yes. Maybe
Kill the raven.
bad mojo.
No, don't run around. Shoot it. 2 shots. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Just run down.
Our allies are being attacked.
So yeah, I've played a large multitude of games. I even got sucked into the Dynasty Warriors series. And I don't know if anybody knows what the Dynasty Warriors series is, but it's very similar to the whole idea of just make one game every single year until people stop buying at least one copy. And it's really repetitive gameplay, and I really should back up and just wait. The game's really repetitive. They are really repetitive, and that's actually kind of cool. Though. Like smacking them and repairing them. And my brother and I love to play those games, and they're very hack and slash oriented. They're very basic. At least they were. Dynasty. I mean, I started back in Dynasty Warriors 1, which actually came out for PS2. Dynasty Warriors all the way up to Dynasty Warriors 6 until it moved into the next generation, and then I realized, oh hey, these games aren't good in any way whatsoever. Why am I still playing them? And my brother realized that too, and don't play them anymore at all. They're very bad games. They were good for their time, I guess you could call it, but not anymore. Very bad. Very boring. I would not suggest playing them at all. They're just very repetitive. So kill the ghost, thank you. What else was after that? I'm trying to think. Let's see. What else did I play? Played a lot of Ratchet & Clank, a lot of the Jack series, every single one, except for the one that came out relatively recently, which was New Frontiers, I think is what it was called, and it wasn't developed by Naughty Dog, and
You're close to the second military cell block, Tosh.
I am not a
Feel like
fan
making some new
at all
friends?
when
Don't you worry
companies
about us,
accept
Tosh. We'll keep
or
'em busy
allow
while you free the prisoners.
secondary companies to develop games for
Rolling
them.
now.
I don't
Keep 'em
like
busy
that
while
at
we
all.
establish our forward position.
It just makes it seem like they're trying to milk the
Our
series
allies are being
for
attacked.
extra cash. And why are my siege tank animations like this? Why do they look like that? I don't know. I think that's a bug. I'd imagine that's a bug, because that's really
Our
weird.
allies are being attacked.
Let's just see about that. Gonna do it
I don't know.
quiet.
It's just something I don't like, and
Bad mojo on you.
I'm just not a fan of it. Oh god.
Damn straight. Let's do this. Extinction.
I'm just really confused as to why these siege tank skins are just so shitty.
Our
They weren't like that in the last
allies are
level.
being attacked.
Now those boys are free, we can bust this place wide open. Great job, Tosh.
I like the Diamondbacks don't look like that. It's weird. So, up until the Xbox 360,
Tosh,
I'd
we got a
been
nuke
solely
ready for
playing
launch. Paint a target. Just don't call the strike in too
ready
close.
for launch, paint a target. Just don't call it a strike too close. Durr. Why would I do that? Can I go around it all in this one? Not really, there's no side paths. I guess that's why they give you a nuke. But I don't want to call it up right here. So, up until the release of the Xbox 360, like I said, I'd only been playing PS2. And so I branched out, and I'd never played the Xbox in my life. I'd never played Halo 1. I have now, but at the time I'd never played it. I didn't know what it was. I knew what it was, but I didn't know what it was like. So I mean, that was kind of noobish. So when I got my Xbox 360, the very first game that I picked up, because I paid for it all by myself. I was so proud. I was like 15 and had an Xbox. My friend had an Xbox, and we were awesome. But the very first game I picked up right when I walked out of the GameStop was Halo 2. And my Halo 2 career really only started when I had an Xbox 360. And at that point, Halo 3 was out. Ooh, I'm gonna drop a nuke on that. But it wasn't really impressive. And I was really shitty because I hadn't used an Xbox 360 controller in a long time. Actually ever. And it was so bad. Goddamn, there's Banshees over here. Hey look, siege tanks are now blue. What the hell is that? Why do they look like that? That's so weird. But yeah, we can take side route again. So let's take out these Reapers. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I mean, after the Xbox and my friend had picked up Gears of War, I eventually got Gears of War, and I also picked up the complete garbage game that was Call of Duty 3, and goddamn is that game bad. And anybody that's never played a bad Call of Duty, play Call of Duty 3. That game is just a piece of shit. And at the time, it was the first game that Treyarch had made, or not, actually no, that's not true, because Big Red 1 was actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, was the first actual game that Treyarch had made for the Call of Duty series under the name of Activision. Up until that point, Call of Duty 1 and Call of Duty 2 both released under Infinity Ward. So, why am I doing this? Why don't I just nuke that? Come on. Nuke it. Nuke it. So I played Call of Duty 3 and I hated it. It was bad. Everything about it. At the time it sure did look pretty, but the gameplay was just really bad. So I didn't like that game, and that wasn't the first actual 360 game I got. The very first 360 game that I got after Halo 2 for the original Xbox was Halo 3. And I had a lot of fun on Halo 3. And Halo 3 is a really good game for what it was. It doesn't do anything out of the ordinary, which I think helps it. But it also kind of hinders it, because the game got kind of repetitive. Not really. The multiplayer definitely helped it. The campaign for Halo 3, I hated it. The campaign was so just unoriginal, and it was very boring and bland. I didn't like it. But that's another one of those games that I did pick up at the time of release. What else was there? I was around for COD 4. Proud to say that I was one of the original COD 4 players. I was one of those guys that picked up COD 4 because, oh, I played Call of Duty 2, this game's gonna be fun. And God, that was a completely different game. COD 4 was revolutionary, and I could not put that game down. It amazed me how addictive COD 4 was. I just could not put that game down. It was so amazing. It was just, there had been no game that had been as revolutionary to that point as it was. I mean, Call of Duty 2 didn't have custom classes. Call of Duty 3 didn't have custom classes. Halo 3 didn't have custom classes, and Gears of War hadn't had it. There was no game that had it before.
You just unleashed a nightmare on all of us, Raynor. Heaven help you now.
And the walls come tumbling down. Be free, my brothers and sisters. Your new life awaits.
Got a lot of achievements there. So I mean, COD 4 was just amazing. And no Call of Duty after that game was able to capture my interest as much as Call of Duty 4 did. And even now, sometimes I still go back and play it, but not very often. Because I've got easily 20-25 days played on that, if not more. Although I never Prestige, though. Prestige was also original and new, and definitely hooked a lot of people. So I think with that was a long talk I had about that, and I'm not even done yet. I could keep going, but I think I'll save it for the next episode.
"50 years, and no one's ever escaped from New Folsom. But we broke it open in an afternoon. I can hardly believe we pulled it off.
You guys did good. Now me and my specters will finish the job. We'll kill Minsk and burn his dominion to the ground.
Overthrowing Minsk is just the start. This is about building a better tomorrow. Don't you see? We just released every scientist, philosopher, and free thinker that ever challenged Minsk's rule. That was our real victory today.
You really that naive? Tomorrow there'll be a new Minsk, and another one after that. Your great shining dream of the future is just an illusion.
So if it's all so bleak, why are you here, Tosh? What do you get out of all this?
Same thing as you, brother. I don't quit till Minsk is dead.
Vengeance doesn't factor into this. Our revolution's about freedom. You'll see that better future, Matt. But it ain't for the likes of us.
Well, that's quite the moving cutscene for the last part of this recording session. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching and listening to my ramble. And we got a new sign. Hold on. What is this? James, I thought you might want this to remember how we broke New Folsom Prison and Minsk's dominion. I'm with you all the way, brother. Gabriel Tosh. Huh. Do not pick up hitchhikers. Well, oh well. That's kind of neat. So anyway, I would like to thank everyone for watching, and stay tuned to the next episode of both this, StarCraft 2, and Magicka. The first couple parts are going to go up before this video does. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching again, and listening to my rant once again, and I'll see you guys later. And that's the eye pistol. Booyah.